Namaskar. I'm Nilesh Oxavade. I'm the founder of WIN, a Worldwide Indians Network. And as you all know, the purpose of this networking group or networking community is to connect, collaborate, and to cultivate the professionals and business skills for all the people, all the Indian people all across the world. And as I promise, I promise you to that I will bring the experts in a variety of fields. And many of our past colleagues, or on the past videos, most of you ask me to talk on the topic of credibility. So we have somebody who can help us with the credibility. His name is Daya Shinde. So welcome, Daya. Now,
Right.
give me a brief. Let me give you a brief introduction about the Daya. Now, I have known Daya from the business ventures that we do, and Daya is, when I met him, I immediately found that he's the right person who can speak on the topic of credibility. Now, Daya is the author, speaker, and a leadership coach. He brings 25 years of international experience in strategic leadership and general management, and come across multiple industries, and he has led a variety of businesses and technology through his leadership roles. He's a managing director of Trident Transformation. That company is based in London, UK, and he's also involved in many of the post-merge integration or the leadership development. So I feel he's the right person here, to help us on the credibility. Daya is also alumni of Harvard Business School, and he's also alumni of Chicago Booth. So he has this international exposure, international experience, and I believe he's the right person to help us on this topic of credibility. So let's get started. And so welcome there. Thank you for joining this group, and thank you for your time for the topic of credibility and helping us our clients and
Thanks for having me.
our community. So let's get started. So there, what is credibility?
So very important skill in leadership, in the leadership mix. It is closely associated with trust. A person need to be trustable, and a person like people should see him that whatever he is saying is trustable and can be believed into. So just to give you a very small example is like in a company or in a work situation, a manager tells his team that this is what we need to do and this is how the organization want us to do. And can the team buy into that, whether that manager is trustable or not? If the manager is credible, the team will say, yes, we have a trust into you and this is what the management want and we want to do it. So they blindly follow, not blindly follow, but they trust their manager. Whatever he's saying, they feel that it is credible and they get into it or they onboard into that action. Just to give you a very simple example.
Right. So thank you for that. Now on this community, WIN, Worldwide Indians Network, we have two sort of main audience, some professionals and some business owners. So looking at the professionals, why do you think credibility is important for this professional people?
Exactly. So, working professional, the main and the important area where they want to focus is how they can be successful if they're managing a team or if they are working for someone, how they can be successful, how they can make their management successful, first of all, which can lead them into promotions, higher level opportunities, gaining new skills, like, mentoring from the leadership and building that kind of a credibility, because once we have the credibility, these are the things are very easy for them, getting a success, getting into the next job or transition into a new company or attracting opportunities, basically. So credibility plays very important part building that success journey. And in terms of working professionals, not working professionals, the businesses. So same thing as a manager follows there, but in a business setting, brand loyalty is very important. Are the customer like the brand and do they believe into the brand? Like Colgate is there for so many years. People it has a very good credibility and brand. People trust him that it's a really nice product and people are using for generations and generations. That's a credibility and brand and trust into that product. So what will happen? So that is one thing, brand loyalty. And second one is gaining more customer. expanding the business. Those are the important thing. And like when the organization or business has a credibility and trust, ultimately they will have a very good organizational culture, and culture becomes competitive advantage. Because if I work for a Porsche, I'm so much passionate because it's a credible brand, it is a trustable brand, and I feel proud to work there. It's like Ferrari or Porsche. I love cars, so I'm just giving those examples. So how the credibility of a brand or a company help achieving their goals, expanding customer base, and maintaining their brand loyalty with the customers.
Okay, thank you.
I hope that answers.
Yes, no, definitely. So, so help us with one more thing. So, for all our viewers, can you tell us, how we can build the credibility? Are there any steps to build the credibility?
Yeah. So, as a manager or an individual contributor, first thing to know is understand the environment. When I say environment, is a person working in a company, what that company does, what is the political landscape, what is the product and services, or in which industry they work for. Understanding that. In terms of business, understanding what is the competition is, like what sort of product other companies are offering and how you can be competitive. So in general, understanding the environment is very important. And then once you understand the environment, you talk to your team. If you are working in a company, if you are running a business, you understand we're talking with the team what need to be done, where we want to go, to understand, talking to the people and coming out with a plan, because the plan is important, how to achieve that, get to that goal, whether it is a personal, how to get a promotion in personal sense, in terms of organization, how we can become a competitive or expand or gain more revenue. So understanding that. So these are the goals. And once we have the goals, with the help of your people, culture, and that credibility, how we can get the quick wins. Getting the quick wins, like getting that first customer to expand the company, getting that first project done for building a credibility with your manager, so you can get another project, and which will be a ladder for your success. So these are the way, like we can build a momentum, and that circle will help you expand and in a personally, professionally, as well as in a business setting.
Okay, so to summarize, I guess we want to understand our environment, then make a plan, clear the quick wins, and keep up the momentum.
Yeah. And while doing that, keep the teams transparent. So if you're working for a company, make sure that your people are, like, you are always taking care of people. It is like people first, right? And transparent, like helping them transition into their personal and professional goals. Similarly, in your company, when you are working with your company, you transparent with your customers, because that brand loyalty, and they start trusting you, and that will help getting more business and expanding your business into another area, but in a different area. So transparency is key. So these are the 4 to 5 important keys to build a credibility in a personal, professional, as well as in a business sense, in a business setting.
Right. No, thank you so much for that. One last thing, do you have any closing comments, any powerful thing that can tell us, all our viewers, to build on credibility?
Yeah, thanks, Anil. So as I said, credibility is very important leadership quality, because I follow John Maxwell, and I'm very much like fan of him. He has said that everything rises and fall on the leadership, and trust is the foundation of leadership.
Yes.
And how you build a trust is through credibility, because if you don't have a credibility, people will not trust you, and if people don't buy into you, they will not buy into your vision. So it is very, all are linked. So these are the things, and the important part of it, like to gain that trust and credibility, and you need people. So because people will trust you, or you build a credibility with people. So start with people first, taking care of them, talking to them, and being honest and transparent with them will help you achieving greater credibility and trust.
Right.
I hope that answers your question.
Yeah. So that, I'm so sorry, because we just had because of the time limit, and you also have to go to another meeting. So thank you so much for your time. I think within a short span of couple of minutes, you gave us a very good flavor about the credibility, and how to build the credibility, and how it can be useful for the professional people and business people. So once again, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining this network. So, my dear viewers, thank you so much for joining. You got to know about the Daya. In the link somewhere around the video, I'll put the contact details from there. Also, by the way, he's also author of the upcoming book called Win with Charisma. So very soon you'll get to see Daya's book as well. I will put the LinkedIn link. If you want to connect with him, feel free to connect with him on that LinkedIn link. I'll put the link somewhere in the comments section. And then, as you know, this purpose of this group is to connect, collaborate, and cultivate the professionals and business skills all among the Indians. So if you have any friends or Indians who want to join this group, please share this video with them. Please ask them to join this group. Also, if you have any questions or any other topic that you want to discuss, please write them in the comments. Me and my team are very eager to know from you. So feel free to write down whatever the help that you need, and we'll do our best to help with this. So once again, thank you so much. Daya, thank you so much for joining, and very soon you will see. Okay, thank you. Bye.